Hello everyone, I'm Anna Vanila on the channel Anna Vanila Arts, and you are welcome to learn hopefully new things with me, with my tutorials, new patterns, even drawing, even knotting, anything that I could do. I show it in my videos, so I hope you find it useful. Today we are knitting a hat, a summer hat. As you can see, is a little bit of open work, slightly see-through. The needles are number 5. It is a cotton yarn, so it doesn't stretch and doesn't make you sweat in the summer. It keeps you cool and breathable. And this is the pattern for today. So if you want to make this hat, please listen this in a couple of minutes. The first 2 rows you knit everything with front stitches. On the back and on the front, all front stitches. Then after 2 front stitches that you create 2 rows, you start this pattern which I show you now, like so. So from 2 loops, so we pick up 1, 2 loops, we make 1 stitch, 1, then we put yarn over the needle and we knit it again, these 2, we knit again these 2 loops, and only then we release onto the right needle. So 2, yarn over, 1, yarn over, and the 3rd one, and we do it all over again, all this row. It's very simple, it's very easy, it's fantastic design, is semi-open work. You can use this pattern for anything else you'd like to make, maybe a top, a sexy top for a summer, maybe something else beautiful. It will all be helpful to you, I can guarantee you that. So we knit the whole row the same way. And you achieve about, from 2 loops you create 3, and as you can see, creates a group of 3 on the needle. This is how it's supposed to be. Now we see the 2nd row, the back of the hat. As you can see, the front is totally different to the back, and what we need to do now is, we see a group of 3 that we created from 2 loops. Now these 3 loops, we knit them this way. So you grab 1, 2 from this group of 3 and you make a purl stitch together. Then the single loop, you do a 2nd purl stitch, and this is what we do with every loop in this row. So again, you knit 2 loops with a purl stitch and then single loop with a purl stitch, and that's how you knit the whole row. as you can see, it's not that difficult, so I hope you will understand this pattern fairly easy and you can enjoy an item like this one as much as I do, or even more. Now we are doing the third row, and as you can see, this pattern looks a little bit like the feet of a chicken, or maybe any bird that has claws, and it's fantastic pattern. I love it. I love how it looks like, a little bit like a star, maybe it looks like, or woven basket possibly. So the first one, we knit with a front stitch. Front stitch, and on purpose so that the pattern goes into a chest position, which means it doesn't go one in the same line with the other underneath and so on, but it spreads out, which is crucial for a pattern like this. So we do the same. From 2 we make 3, so 2, and then we do first one front stitch, then yarn over and another front stitch, and so on, release, and then we do it again like in the first row. So the difference with this pattern is that this row you add one front stitch here, so that it goes at the angle, the design, the pattern of this hat, and this is important for this design. We continue to finish this row the same way. From 2 we make 3, and it becomes with a group of 3, as you can see. Now we are doing the back. We are on the 4th row, and as you can see, we finished with one front stitch. So we need this front stitch with a purl stitch on the back, and then from the group of 3 we take 2, first 2 from the group of 3 loops, and we knit with a purl stitch, and then the on its own purl, on its own loop, we knit with a purl stitch. So 2 together with a purl stitch, 1 separately with a purl stitch, 2 together, 1 purl stitch, 2 together purl stitch, 1 on its own purl stitch, and so on. This is how we knit this row. It's easy. You'll have fun using this pattern. Hello everyone again. This is my brand new hat for me to show you how it's finished. As you can see, it's very lovely. It's stunning. It's very wearable, very beautiful, slightly open work. You see, you get like slightly open work here. Breathable cotton yarn for the summer evenings, for the summertime, and it's in this milky color tones, it isn't white but a bit milky, I would say, the color. It's cotton yarn, and I have knitted on needles number 5. This is the back. This is the back. I always stitch on the front. I'm doing my stitches very carefully so they are barely seen when you wear them, when you wear it. This is inside out, the back, where I've hidden all the odds and ends of the yarn. It's slightly stretchy despite being cotton yarn. It's stretchy because I've used needles number 5, which creates a bit more give, more elasticity to the garment that you need. And I think it turned out fantastic. This is the beginning row where I told you you need to knit the front stitches and the back stitches all with the front stitch on the back and on the front with a front stitch, and then you'll get this kind of semi-elasticated bottom, so you don't need to do any elastic band for this hat. You can do it like the way I've done it here, just with a front stitch. And this hat, I think, is classic, turned out to be classic. The color would suit any outfit, I think. The pattern is lovely, lovely. I think you would agree with me. If you do this pattern with me, it will be fantastic. And please write to me about your hats and how they turned out to be from my tutorials. So it will be fun to see that I can give you something new or something special, hopefully with the help of my channel, to you in order to subscribe, and I'm very thankful for this. And I think this hat is fantastic. I've made the same pattern, the same size, the same pattern with yellow, in yellow hat. It's identical pattern. As you can see, the bottom is also all done with all knitted on the front and on the back with a front stitch, and then I just started to do the design, the pattern itself on this hat. And as you can see, this pattern always reminds to me of like chicken feet, like claws of a bird maybe, but it's very cute, it's very lovely. It's such a tactile design, such a beautiful and sophisticated. I think you would feel very original and proud to wear such a hat. And something like this could also be a bit more fancy, more showy. You can be more showy about it. You can be glad to say that you've done such a hat to others, and for them to be extremely complimenting you for this hat. I can guarantee you would get a lot of compliments if you do a hat like this, and your friends and family would think you've got plenty of talent and a lot of talent, patience and passion for knitting, which is quite lovely to get as a compliment. Why not? And I thank you very much for coming in, visiting my channel, and hopefully you're going to be able to get some of my tutorials useful to you, and watch them and enjoy and see if you could do the same. And hopefully this tutorial was useful to you, and you will subscribe and wait for my new videos to come, and so that we can enjoy and have lots of fun on the channel, Anna Vanila Arts. And I was Anna Vanila, and this is the hat that we knitted together. So thank you very much for watching, subscribing, please leave likes, and thank you for coming to my channel from time to time and seeing what else I've got to offer you. So thank you very much for your visit, and thank you for subscribing. Yeah, okay, see you soon in the next video. I am Anna Vanila. Bye bye.